Just going to show you a property now that we could be renting out for £200 dearer a month, but we're not. So what are the reasons for that now? So this is the first ever property that we invested in, and yeah, it's currently being rented out for 575 on an FRI lease. So FRI lease is full repairing and insuring lease. Cobbled Street, as you can probably hear. The property now is just going past it now on the corner. I haven't been around here for a long time, definitely not. Fly tipping is still an issue. There we go. Again, we've got a lovely bush down here as well. So yeah, it's on an FRI lease, full repairing and insure lease. That basically means we've given it to a housing provider, an established housing provider. That's the thing that we've got to recognise. An established housing provider. Hopefully you can hear me. I didn't realise how busy this street was. An established housing provider that's obviously sorting it all out. Any maintenance gets done. Annual gas safety checks gets done. The big one though as well, a void period. So you might be looking at this now as an early investor thinking, why are they taking £200 less a month? Times 12, that's 2,400. That's £2,400 every year that they're not taking, which they could be. But we value the phone not ringing. We value the inbox not turning, not going off every minute. There's something wrong with this property. The tap's not working. Something's wrong with the boiler, the cold seat, and this type of stuff. A radiator's not working. Now, based on the area and obviously our experience, we've had it for over 18 years now, this property. I'll get that sun out of the way. We pretty much know what the tenant type would be like. It's not like some of our others where it's a little bit of a higher end type of tenant. Again, the main thing is though, and I've done another video about this, we purchased this property for 60 and it's now comfortably worth 120, 130. I'll start walking up here a little bit more. Maybe possibly a little bit quieter. Yes, that 4 foot that I've travelled away from the road. So yeah, we made mistakes on the property, but for us, it's on that full repair and insure lease. 575 drops in each month on the same day every single month and has done so since he signed the lease. So we're unsure whether it's tenanted or not tenanted. We're unsure if the boiler's ever broke or anything like that. We just know that that money drops in all the time, which is fantastic for us. Now, if we were, and if we did go down the private scheme and obviously rent it out to a tenant, go through a managing agency, imagine that they got 775 for it per calendar month, which is fantastic. They're going to take off their 10%, which is minus 75, plus then the VAT of about 12, 14 quid, whatever. So let's just call it £90. So 775, take away £90, then takes it to 685. However, imagine then, we'll round it up, say £700 a month we're going to get from rent, which we wouldn't have got. Imagine then it's empty for 2 months out of a single year. £700 times two, that's £1,400 then gone. And we're not even then considering what type of changeover would be needed. Would we need to give it a fresh carpets? Would it need a new lick of paint? So again, you're looking and thinking, right, well, yes, you're taking less each and every month, but that's a lot more guaranteed than a tenant moving in who might move in and might not even pay us any rent. So it's always taken into consideration the advantages, the pros and the cons really. But one thing that we mentioned to all our mentees in the Black Belt Property Academy, you want to be clear on your why, okay? Not somebody else's why. So again, in property, it's a noisy space. Let's do SA. You need to do HMOs. You need to do commercial to residentials. You need to do flips and so on. You need to do whatever it is that you want to do to achieve your goals. Simple as that. For us, a massive part of our portfolio is boring, vanilla, bog standard buy-to-lets. BRRR strategy allows us to keep that momentum going, keep building on our portfolio each and every year, keep building on the wealth each and every year. There's a long-term piece, and also keep increasing that passive income somewhat. But again, it needs to be a systemized business. When we first purchased this one, we're in negative equity because it is we purchased it. Let's have a look on the corner. I don't want to hesitate. What graffiti that is on that wall? I'll move it there just in case it's something a little bit obscene. So yeah, we're in negative equity for a long time. Purchased it pretty much right at, I won't say the top, but towards the winner's curse of the property cycle. If you've never heard the property cycle before, I'm sure I've done a video on this channel. Check out the property cycle. Maybe even check out, I'm sure I've done at least a blog on it. Check out the website, dervishdervish.com. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there because it is quite nippy actually. It looks a lot warmer than it is. Do me a favour though, if you enjoyed this video, got any value for it, like it. But even more importantly as well, hit that subscribe button, because about 75-80% of people don't subscribe. So yeah, I'll just walk past it now. Again, they need to get on top of the fly. I'll have to the fly tipping situation around here, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Again, it's all about buying in the correct areas. You just need to be aware of where you're buying, what you're looking to achieve, and obviously, again, linking it all back to your why, Simon Sinek's why. Anyway, take care. I'm getting looks here now on the street. People thinking that I'm up to no good. Maybe I'm trying to shop them. Anyway, good luck, everybody. All the best.